What is going on, guys? My name's JPhanta and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video we are finally going to do the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks Dokkan Event. If you don't know, when it first dropped on global, I just started this account, so there was no possible way of me completing this. But now, since it's finally come back, we are going to do this. We're obviously going to do stage 2 Super Gotenks on the super difficulty. So it says 25 stamina just because the 150 million downloads is on right now, which means that all the stamina required to do Dokkan events have been halved, so now it's 25, so don't mind that. But onto the team. For the friend we are going to bring today will be the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks with a super attack level 10. If you do have a friend with hidden potential skills unlocked, then definitely go with them because it can only benefit you. So I'm going to bring this one right here. And here's the team that I'm going to bring. We have the Skinny Gotenks from the Super Strike event. He gives tech types key +3 and all stats +20%. Next we have the Super Boo that you can farm from the Kid Boo Dokkan event. This is a must bring card, especially on this free to play team. If you don't know, any Super Boo or Piccolos that you bring on this event will do extra damage against Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. So this is the strongest one that free to play players have. There are other Super Boos, but you do have to summon them. This guy will do key +2 when HP is 50% or above, and as you can see, I did increase him with the dupe system. I don't have any skills on him, just for the stats. So if you do want to waste some orbs on him, definitely do that. Or with the Piccolo right here. This is the one we're going to bring, the Super Strike one. He does have a Dokkan Awakening now, but I don't have the medals to awaken him, so we are just going to do with this. This event would probably be so much easier if you do have him awakened, so make sure you bring him. Next, we have Jackie Chan from the Super Strike event. He will seal super attacks, which is very important, and he gives tech type characters attack and defense +25%. Then we have our second sealer, which is Bunny Bulma. You get her from the Dragon Ball Saga summons, and she gives all characters attack +2000. If you don't have any of the two sealers, you can bring Muay Thai Ito or Tech Bardock that you can summon. And then our final unit is the godly Yamcha. He's a very good staple to tech type free to play teams just because he can greatly lower attack with his super attack, which is pretty much the only reason why you would bring him. But other than that, the items I'm bringing is the Center Beam Dende, Ghost Usher, and the Wii support item, which reduces attack by 40% for 2 turns. You can use a King Yama or Icarus, either of those are fine, but the Whis is definitely the best of the 3. So anyway, let's get into the event. Now in this battle, we are going to verse Goten and Trunks at the start, which is a tech and intel fight. And then afterwards you'll be versing the physical Gotenks. The last part with the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is pretty easy. As long as you can do super attacks with Boo and Piccolo, you will do a lot of damage. And make sure you go on the key route since you will be needing that extra key just in case. So here we go. Now just to give you an image, my Super Boo with a super attack will do around a whole bar of Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks' HP, which is quite a lot since he has 5 HP bars. And the Piccolo unawakened is going to do around 3/4 or a half of the bar. So anyway, what I like to do here is seal the Trunks, even though he won't hit too hard, but just in case he super attacks, we don't want to lose too much health at the start. We want to save a lot of the items for the physical and the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, obviously. Hopefully we can finish with the Piccolo, maybe? Oh, he just lived. He just lived. So Trunks is sealed, so we don't have to worry about anything there. Let's finish off Goten right there. Hopefully that finishes him off. And then we can move on to the Trunks. He actually will last quite some time, so... As you can see, they still do quite a lot of damage, 10k. Especially if you don't lower their attack. Alright, we're going to seal him once again. Going to separate the two sealers so we can get them at a constant rotation of sealing. Now if you've seen my previous videos, the screen may look different, like the color and saturation, just because I finally moved on to the iPhone. I used to use an Android phone, and now we are using an iPhone, which is so good. It runs so much smoother, so it's definitely an improvement, and it's much easier to edit the footage using the Elgato rather than syncing up the audio from my mic to in-game recorder. And you can hear the background sound, so there won't be any music on this one, just the gameplay and the game audio, which is very nice. I actually quite like it. Can we finish him off here, maybe? let's do this. Just in case he does destroy us, we are going to get the strongest super attack with Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. So hopefully this does finish him off. 500k. There we go. Now, depending on what our rotation is and if physical Gotenks is attacking. Okay, so all we have to do is just heal here. If it was physical Gotenks attacking first, then I'll definitely do a Whis there. But it's fine. We can use the Yamcha to greatly lower the attack, and then we just deal some damage with Piccolo. Piccolo and Super Buu's damage increase will only happen in the last phase of the battle. So until then, you just gotta survive. There is no type advantages, so they will do quite a lot of damage. Okay, so he's sealed, so we don't have to worry about too much. Maybe... I don't think we can seal here, but shouldn't be too bad. As you can see, he only did 53 damage with Yamcha's super attack going up. And we got the critical attack, which is even awesome. Now he's onto his final bar. So if you do find a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks with critical attacks, definitely go for that. Now I'm going to Ghost Usher here. Don't want to risk dying here. You probably won't need to, just in case if anything bad was to happen. Can we get... No. Can't get any super attacks off with the Bulma or Yamcha. Now I will need to farm 77 of these medals so I can finally awaken the androids. We're going to risk it here for the biscuit. So far I've got 14. Yeah, so he didn't do that much. I've got 14 of the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks medals. And so we're going to go for our 21st. And here we go. We're on the last phase, the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Usually you want to use a Whis just because you don't have any debuffs or anything like that. Or even a Ghost Usher if you want to. Maybe I should have used Super Buu at the start. Okay, it's not going to matter too much. Just watch how much damage Super Buu actually does to Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. And of course, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks lasts for 3 turns. Then he will transform back into Super Saiyan 1, I believe. And then after that, there is a chance making him base form or Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks again or Super Saiyan 1. So you can see we almost did one whole bar. I kind of exaggerated maybe a bit too much with the one whole bar thing at the start of the video. But it does do quite a lot of damage. And you will see how little damage Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks will do. Or maybe he might do a lot since we're doing Dokkan mode. It's doing no damage because the Whis support item is still active. And he's only doing normal attacks. How do we always fail this? Not used to it. This is actually the last turn that Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks will be here, and then he will go to his Super Saiyan 1 form, I believe. See, only 200,000, which isn't, with the Dokkan mode, isn't a lot. Super Buu did like, what, 500k or something? The greatly lower attack isn't going to affect him since he's changing. Okay, so he's base form. This is his weakest form, so obviously do as much damage as you can. Okay, let's do that. Seal him just in case. I don't think he does that much damage, but I don't remember. Okay, 20k. He would have done like maybe 60k if he super attacked. 180k with the Piccolo. So that was pretty decent. And they're gonna do nothing. He is sealed, so we can just go ham. I don't know what to do. At this... He's not gonna get a super attack, damn. and it still isn't really necessary. 360k pretty much. One to pretty much the last 2 bars, and he goes back to Super Saiyan 3. God damn. I'm going to heal up here, and then I'm going to Ghost Usher, because I think the Whis is more important of an item. Okay, we'll do this. Get the super attack off with Bulma, and greatly lower the attack of Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. 174k. We're almost done, guys. This is probably the only problem with having only free-to-play cards. It just takes so long to do Dokkan events, especially when you're farming. Oh, it's just a pain. Let's do that. We're gonna get the immense, and we'll just use all those orbs. Let's see how much this does. 268 compared to Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is 169 critical. So even with the critical, it's not even that much. Piccolo should finish him off in the next round, especially since he's only in his Super Saiyan form. Yeah, we definitely won this one. So let's do this. It was all planned. What used to be coming, okay. That's what the special passive's called. There we go, guys. There was the free-to-play guide on the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks Dokkan Event. We got the 7 medals. So this is the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video around. But as always, thank you guys for watching. It's been JPhanta, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay fizzy. Peace out.